Well, the session ended in Annapolis. Lots yet to be figured out. I say the dust is not really settled yet until the governor signs or not signs or vetoes or whatever happens there. But it does give us an understanding of some of the challenges we look at as we finish up our budget. You know, will we be having to do additional early voting centers? Will we have to change the way we vote? There was a lot of controversy up there, so we got some clarity on that last night with signed up. Hopefully with the governor's actions coming next, and there won't be a special session, at least we'll have probably 8, 9 months, 10 months to figure out what's going to happen next. But congratulations, Senator Bailey, Delegates Morgan and Crosby and Clark, for I'm sure you guys are tired. I'm sure you were up late last night, and glad you got it done. Planning Commission. Last night they held off on that hearing on the what used to be the thiocol plant, is what term I used for. I served on the Board of Appeals back from 2001 to 2006, and that case came before the Board of Appeals. And it was about munitions that back in the 50s, instead of disposing of them properly, or whatever properly meant back then, they just dug big holes and buried them and figured, well, they're out in the middle of nowhere, no one would ever find them. Well, back in the about 2005, when we looked at this, we came up with a way to maybe try to find image residencing was a term, whatever that means. Bottom line was, it was a technology that could maybe look into the ground and find out what was down there. Went to the applicant, appealed it to the circuit court. Judge come back and said, hey, look, you guys are going to have to find something else out. I remember we ended up giving the approval for them to build homes there, but they were never built. 2008 came along, that all changed. Don't know where this, I thought it was a proposal from the property owner to look at a change in zoning. Hey, anybody who owns property, they can ask for changes if they own it. And as property rights advocate, they should if they think they should. Doesn't mean you'll get it, but you should be able to ask. But I'm concerned that it came out of the county. And I'm surprised that something that controversial wouldn't be run past the commissioners first. So I'll be interested to hear from the Land Use and Growth Management Director on how that worked out. Lastly, the Critical Areas Commission. Last week we had a meeting, and St. Mary's County, town of Leonardtown, had their plan approved. Good for them. And we got an extension on this critical area change that we're talking about doing. Got till May 18th to approve it. Not long, but if people want to get something done and want to be able to be grandfathered under the old rules, now's the time to get it in. We've had 2 years to do this. There was a little trepidation from some of the members, but I think what they did, they gave us local courtesy. I made the motion for the request, and it's not about me, but usually when the representative from that area makes that request, the other members will grant it because it's local courtesy. So let's hope anybody who has any plans for their property in the critical area, if you're thinking about doing it, get it in now. It's very important. Easter was great. Got to visit with all my grandchildren, children, some in-laws and outlaws. I shouldn't call them that, but family. It was good family time. Family time for everybody, and hopefully you had a great Easter too. Thank you.